Hello my dear future doctors, it's me Lerin ma'am, your physics master teacher, and today I'm going to tell you the 30 days physics how to get more than 100 or let's say around 120 plus how we can just crack in this last 30 days. Everybody knows that this 30 days is very crucial. So now there are two category of students. One is nothing but those who have not even started anything from zero. They are starting from day one, they are starting from zero, and few students they have done the syllabus and everything and just need some guidance to do some guidance required for getting the maximum score. So for everybody the intention is the maximum score in this minimum days. So one thing is, like, if you are asking me, ma'am, is it possible to crack 120 plus? I would like to say yes. Okay, but the thing is, like, during this time it is not about the perfection, it is all about the consistency and discipline. So how much effort you are definitely to crack this we have to put a lot of efforts. Okay, because we have only 30 days. So are you guys ready for this 30 days challenge, or let's say are you guys ready for putting your maximum to this NEET 2026? This is what the thing which I want to ask you right now. So if you are ready, you can just continue watching this, otherwise forget about it, because you are not going to get 120 plus. So the first thing is, like, in this 30 days, the first thing you should understand is around 4 to 5 hours you have to spend it for physics only. Okay, not for other subjects, for specifically physics. If your target is 100 plus, okay, even your target is 90 plus, 80 plus, then definitely you should spend 4 to 5 hours every day. Which means the first 20 days we will be going for the the revision. I will give you what are the chapters you have to focus on in the beginning and all. So after 22 days you will be going for the full length test and you will be practicing the questions and everything. So in the first 22 days, in this 4 to 5 hours, you will be spending around 1.5 hours for the concept revision. 2.5 hours you will be spending for the question, PYQ practice, because whenever you are just going for any chapters, any topic, you should know what are the types of questions which is already asked from this specific topic. It is not about, yeah, I have studied the concept, so I should get the marks. No, you should know how to approach the questions. For that, what is the magic? The only magic is you should attend that question. You should at least go through the question. So, going before, we know that we are going for the NEET exam, but before itself, you should have a clarity that, okay, these type of questions I should expect. So this 2.5 hours you will be spending for solving the questions, and also at least 15 minutes you have to go through the formulas. Yes, today I have done electrostatics. We know that there are many equations, and that equations itself will help you to score mark. So for that, every day you should spend, it is depending upon you, 15 or 30 minutes you can spend it for formula revision, which is much important. And the first week we will be starting with the high weightage chapters, which means almost all the chapters are coming from the class 12, high weightage. Okay, when I'm talking about electrostatics, you know that 3 to 4 questions we can expect. Current electricity is the high weightage chapter, again 3 to 4 questions. Many of the years it is coming more than 3 questions. And also when it comes to magnetism, same thing is happening. Ray optics, or let's say together optics, we can expect almost 3-4 questions. And coming to the modern physics and semiconductors, you can see around 7 questions we can expect. So in the week 1 we will be focusing on the high weightage chapters, because at the end of this week we can make sure around 80 marks we can just focus at the end of this week. Okay, and if you need, as I mentioned, those who are starting from zero, no worries, you can just extend also, because if your target is 100, then you are, the next few weeks you are just working for 20 marks. So you can just even extend this week. You can make sure you will be getting all the question, all the types of question you will be covering from these chapters, because these chapters itself will be giving you 80 plus marks. And I can tell you, those who have done the CBSE exam right now, they have already done something. The base is clear. So now it is the thing is, like, you should push yourself to a NEET level. So for that, it is going to be easy for you, because you can just revise in a very small time and you can you can immediately go for solving the questions. So for you people, it is going to be very easy. And those who have not done anything, You might have some struggle, but still it is possible. As I mentioned, you should have the discipline and you should have the determination. Also, the consistency is very, very important. And in the next 2 days, we will be majorly focusing on mechanics. So you know that almost whatever we are dealing in the 12th grade, almost for all the chapters, the base is coming from this mechanics only. So you guys have to focus on these chapters as well. Especially when it comes to units and dimension, you can see that this is connected with all the chapters. So through every chapter, you are covering this units and dimension. So that is not something which you need to study separately. Few topics are there, but still majority of the portion you will be covering throughout studying the rest of the chapters. And coming to the rest of the chapters, you can see that from each and every chapter you can expect 1 to 2 questions, and which is also important in terms of concept as well as in terms of questions. And many students, at least they have done better in volume 1 11th. So you can just again focus on that. That itself will be giving you this 120, around 120 marks. You can just make sure from volume 1 of 11th grade as well as to a complete 12th grade topics, you can make sure. So by the end of week 2, which means around we will be reaching day 22. So in this date, after this day 22, it is very important, guys, because we are going to do the full length test. If it is not possible for you people to do daily full length test, at least go alternative days, because the thing is like, yes ma'am, yes, we have done the topic revision is done, then we have done the questions. So that is not enough, because you know that for the question paper, maybe the first question will be from units and measurements, second question will be from magnetism, third question will be from oscillation. So the switch, we have to train yourself to there is an immediate switch required, because for one question we have only 1 minute. So definitely we should practice the switch, and that will be going, that is going to help you as well. So full length test, it is not possible if you are feeling like it is not possible to do it on daily basis, at least do it on alternative days. That will definitely help you. Okay, and also just go for a quick revision of each chapters, like every day, if possible, just consider 4 chapters and have a quick revision, because you can see that you studied electrostatics 22 days before. And you cannot remember the same chapter after 22 days, all the equations, all the definition, all the important notes, we cannot remember. So whenever you are preparing, whenever you are just going through the concept, during that time itself, you can make a short note or you can make a mind map. This will be help you in the last 8 days for the quick revision, which means in one chapter you can finish in 30 minutes. So after this full length test, you can just go for the quick revision of each of these chapters. As I mentioned, you guys have to do at least 4 chapters per day. And very, very important thing is, like, you will be going for the full length test, and you should keep the error analysis, because even if you are spending 1 hour, 2 hours for this error analysis, it is not a problem. You should do it, because error analysis is much important, because you should know why I couldn't do this problem, why I made a mistake in this problem. You should get a clear-cut clarity about it. Otherwise, what will happen? You will repeat the same mistake in the exam time also. Every teacher, everyone around you will say that this error analysis is very, very important, but majority of the students will feel like, okay, the teachers are saying some blah blah things. It is not like that. You will understand the importance while you are writing the exam. During the time of writing the exam, you will get to know what is the importance of making the error analysis book, error notebook. So that also you can just keep at the last day also, you can just go through it. Okay, what are the mistakes I have done? Just have a reminder. Okay, this will be going to help you in your preparation. So as I mentioned, full length test is very important, not just topic wise. Topic wise is important, but even though last few days, this full length test will only help you. Also go for the revision, quick revision of each chapter in the last 8 days, and also formula revision in the 8 days. Full formulas you have to revise every day. Even if you are spending 2 hours, 3 hours, don't care about it, because you know that 80% of the questions in the NEET exam, you can see a equation will be connected with it. So if you don't know, okay, you know the concepts, you have studied a long time, but you don't know the equation, definitely you are not going to get the mark. So that is why, even if you are just studying the formulas itself is going to give you some lots of marks. So that is why I am telling you, please do revise the formula every day. Once you have completed the syllabus, go through the formulas every day, which will give you some additional marks. So now I just wanted to tell you only one thing. All the very best, guys, and whatever be the requirements you need it during your 30 days preparation, please let me know in the chat box. I will help you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.